Good morning. Welcome back to my channel, Living in the Light. I'm Lizabeth. If you're new here, this is my vlog where I am documenting my weight loss journey as part of my health transformation using Optavia's 5-in-1 program. With Optavia, the 5-in-1 program means that I am eating 5 of their fuelings that come to me each month in my Optavia box, and then 1 lean and green meal that I make myself that consists of 1 portion of a lean protein and 3 portions of low carbohydrate vegetables. And they also can be, you can follow recipes and add in condiments, healthy fats, depending on how lean the protein is. And so this morning, what I'm going to be doing is making my menu plan and then creating my shopping list so you can see how easy that is. And I'm going to run to the grocery store and get groceries for the week. So I typically shop for a full week. And when I look at the week, my husband is a firefighter, so he is gone every 3 days. He is at the fire hall. And so when I plan my menu, I have to keep that in mind. Of course, I have to make food for myself. Sometimes I'll just eat leftovers if I make something larger. But as I look at my menu, I write down the days of the week. I mark off what days he is going to be gone. So I want to also take into consideration the fact that I like to do 2 meals that are centered around fish or seafood. And then I try to limit the amount of red meat that we have and add in chicken, of course, ground turkey, and pork chops. Lean pork is really good as well. So those are the kinds of things that I look for. So I've already kind of thought through my menu, and I showed you in a previous video how I write out all of my fuelings for the week. And I think I showed you one of these sheets that I do. This is this week's menu plan. And I've already written out all of my fuelings for every day, as well as the dishes that I'm gonna make for my lean and greens. So I'm gonna write those down. I'm gonna do a tomato braised chicken and cauliflower. I'm gonna do some blackened shrimp wraps. I'm going to do a Middle Eastern salmon with cucumber, dill, and tomato salad. I'm gonna do a leftover meal on Friday. Friday's always leftovers because I work all day, and so it's really hard to make something decent. I'm gonna do a cauliflower crust pepperoni pizza on Saturday, and then next Sunday I'm gonna do a Chipotle chicken bowl with cauliflower rice, and I'm gonna add today's meal onto my list just because I have to eat today, and the Sunday meal from this last week, which is going today, is a turkey enchilada bowl. So those are the things that I'm gonna make. I'm gonna work really hard to try to make some lean and green cooking recipe videos this week. I had a couple people ask me about that. So I'm gonna try to show you how I cook in my kitchen and give you some of those so you can see those lean and green recipes. So once I make my menu plan, then I pull out, I have all these recipes. If I don't have it printed out, I'll print it out, put it in a page protector. In my binder, I have basically sections for poultry, beef, seafood, meat-free, which a lot of the pizza recipes can be made meat-free. I've got some other meat-free things that use eggs, just cheese, things like that. So I do try to do those occasionally as well. So I pull out the recipes and then I make my menu plan based on that. I really try to stick with recipes that will have me shopping on the outer aisles and really limit what I purchase from the center aisles. Occasionally I'll have to get some canned tomatoes or the Primal Kitchen sugar-free ketchup. I'm really surprised at how good it is. I'm not a huge ketchup eater, but I do waffle the potato fuelings and then throw them in the air fryer and make French fries. And so having a tablespoon of that sugar-free ketchup as one of my condiments works really great. Also, B. Hughes has a sugar-free barbecue sauce series, and I bought the sweet and spicy, and it is really good. So I plan on making some barbecue chicken or barbecue pork chops and use that coming up soon. So I'll show you some of those as well. But trying to shop basically produce, meat, obviously for the proteins, the fish and the meat department, and then dairy products. I do like the egg beaters as well. So those are some of the things that I buy from the outer aisle. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna make my grocery list. I'm gonna go shopping, and then I will be back. Okay, a couple of things I wanna cover before I wrap up. I have gone through my menu plan. I have created my shopping list. I made one little change, and that is to today. I realized that I have 2 zucchini in my refrigerator and I don't want those to go bad. So I'm gonna use those up tonight, and I'm going to do some zucchini, some turkey meatballs, and some Rayo's Alfredo sauce, and kind of make myself kind of a bowl or a plate that way. And so I've created my list. And I've got my proteins, my dairy, my produce, frozen meatballs, and some miscellaneous things. Those are mostly canned tomatoes and seasonings that I need to pick up. Please, if you would, like the video, subscribe, consider subscribing to the video. If you want to see more great content, comment, let me know what you like, what you don't like. But my plan is, from here out, is Monday mornings to record a reality check, probably a what I eat in a day, and then post that Monday night, but this week it'll be Tuesday night. So you can look forward to that. Please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. Not like you're gonna get a lot of those, but thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Okay, I'm totally not brave enough to record a video in the grocery store, even on a Sunday morning when there's nobody in there. So here are my couple of grocery shopping pro tips. Some of them you probably already know. Number 1 is always have a list. So we went over my list this morning, and I try very hard not to deviate from that list. So if what I'm looking for is not there, then I don't find substitutions. So for example, they did not have any turkey meatballs in my Walmart where I am shopping this morning. So instead of having turkey meatballs for dinner, I do have ground turkey. I'm just going to go ahead and cook up some ground turkey and add that to my zucchini with the Alfredo sauce, and I'll be good to go. So I'll make the substitution at home. I'm not going to wander around the grocery store. Number 2 is try your very best to shop the outside aisles. So the less time you spend in those inner aisles where the tempting items are, the better off you are. So I did go down the baking aisle, but because I needed to look for some za'atar seasoning, which they also don't have. Fortunately, I'm not making that Mediterranean salmon until later in the week, so if I have a chance to stop at a different grocery store and run in and grab that at a Kroger or Publix or something, I'm sure they will have it in Publix near my son's house, so I'll probably look there. So shop on the outer aisles. That's always the best. The third thing is produce. All right, so in the produce aisle, those produce bags, right? How many of you really struggle to get those bags open? These days, we don't want to lick our fingers to get them open. The best thing I have discovered is if you go over to where in the produce section where they're spraying, they've got the little misters on. If you touch one of those vegetables and get a little moisture on your finger from the vegetable, you can rub that little bag and get it right open. If that's not an option, sometimes taking the bag and rubbing the top of it between your 2 hands back and forth can cause it to separate a little bit. So those are my pro grocery shopping tips for you. And I hope you have a great week, and check back in later. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. And I'll see you when I see you. Bye.